Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we are starting off this part with a time lapse for about 13 minutes. So if you want to skip ahead, feel free to do so. But we are in the new clean, it's not new or clean. We're in like the fancy area of this map. So we are sort of filling out we worked on this a while ago. We built like that little commercial area up there. We also have a lot of residential demand, so I figured we should start off by building a little bit more of this. So last time we sort of worked on that cargo hub, which quickly became overwhelmed, and it still is. So I want to keep working on that, but I figured we actually need more people because, well, number one, we don't have a stable income, so we need to get more in tax. So I was like, okay, let's get some more people. We also need to start sort of finishing off this city as a whole, or I guess map as a whole, because we're really building multiple different cities, which is cool. But we should probably start, tidying things up. I don't think we'll be finishing anytime like super soon, but like we need to start trending towards actually, finishing stuff and not just leaving it all open and not done. So that's exactly what we're doing here. And I figured I would start sort of like doing some houses around this car factory as well, because I figured it should be okay. I don't think it was super loud, so I also did like a little bit of commercial just to sort of, I guess, balance it out a little bit too. And yeah, it's just that areas like this, where it's like clearly I've built like these warehouses, but there's just nothing around it. Like I don't really know why I haven't zoned some of this stuff. We just sort of did it and then left and then never came back. So let's, keep working on these and see how we go. And I also want this place to actually be nice. So I was trying to, this is supposed to be the nice part of the whole map. So we're trying to, get some parks and stuff in here, good schooling, all that kind of stuff. Also, if we can get, more educated workers in general, so we can get better jobs, then they can also, pay more in tax. That'll also be good. And that's sort of the idea and goal with this whole area. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you saw, but we're having garbage issues. So I figured I'd do this little slip road that comes off of the highway. I guess, well, it's kind of not really a highway, but I guess the main road, the main, national road kind of thing is what it is. Anyway, so it sort of joins here in both directions. The other way it only joins in one direction just because I didn't want it to cause too much issue. I also don't really want people using it. So I think I even banned cars from using this road because I think some did start using it for some reason, which I don't know why, because it's actually slower and takes longer to get around the corner than the other road. But anyway, I put a recycling center there because I was like, it's kind of away from all the housing. And I actually thought that was kind of nice. It's kind of on the other side of that mountain, near the busy highway roads, and it's not, really obstructing anything else. And we have a lot of commercial demand. So I thought I'd start using this area here so this road actually heads down to the giant ore industry that we have a little further down the way. But I figured I would turn this into a sort of commercial, almost little, shopping district in a way. So just a bunch of high density commercial. Obviously I replaced that with a roundabout. There's a few people that have been asking about the roundabout mod as well. I have added that to my Steam Workshop mod and asset list, which is always linked down below. So you can click that link, go check it out. It is in there. It's just called Roundabout Builder. So you might even just be able to search it on Steam Workshop if you want. Now, one important thing I was trying to do here, which I started off really messily with the pathways, is I didn't want to zone any of the buildings on that main road because that has a lot of traffic flowing through it. And I didn't want any of that traffic to have to stop to pull into a building. So I made sure that all this commercial district stuff is pulling off the main road, and I did it with one-way roads so that it would basically be, no traffic lights. And then I used the asymmetrical road there, and I had always a turning lane going into this place, and essentially just to avoid any sort of tailback of people trying to get into this area. It allows traffic to always pass seamlessly through, continuing on down the road, and I think it actually works pretty well in the end. There's no issues with it. It all just sort of works, which is quite nice, and it provides a nice big little shopping center, a nice little shopping district here, which is quite good. And then I set up that whole area there as a one-way system as well. So that is something else that I did. And the nice thing is that now that we actually have stuff over this side of the river, the power connects up to the other side without having to do power lines across the water, which is great. So it also looks better. So all round, pretty good. All around pretty good. And then, yeah, I'm just using this key here just to finish it off. Because I figured if we're doing all these really big commercial buildings, it seems like it'd be more of a, built up area. So that's why I figured I'd also put in the key there. Now, I thought I'd just do another little section of commercial on this side too, because I figured we still need a lot more, and I can just do the same thing here. And I think I tried to make sure that vehicles weren't cutting through this area. Like, again, like not cutting through the corner, which I think some might actually do instead of going through the roundabout. But I did actually adjust the speed limits since building it, so I think they may not do that anymore. Yeah, because you'd have like trucks and that turning right and then going through that road instead of going through the roundabout, which is what they should be doing because it's actually quicker because the speed limit is faster. But anyway, I was just making sure to do a lot of lane management so everyone goes where they should be going, and then it sort of all like flows really well. There's no like traffic issues from it, which is good. You can see I'm sort of doing the same thing here. I'm doing all the lanes and then also making sure everyone who should be giving way is, and making sure it all works. And you can see that there's some vehicles that are actually going through that, which is what I end up changing and fixing later on. And something else we could do as well, which I don't know if I did it, but because we have a roundabout there, we could always disable right-hand turns. So if they want to get in the area, they just have to go around the roundabout and come back again. But anyway, moving on from that, now we are building another cargo hub out in the water. This is closer to where the Sydney Harbour Bridge is. It's a little further up the river than it. But this one is to sort of add into the network of cargo export services that we have, because last episode we built that other one, which very quickly, or maybe it was 2 episodes, we built the exchange last episode, but then the episode before that or something, we built the other one. Anyway, that one is really overwhelmed since we did the cargo exchange area. And we needed to build another one of these. We just need more of these around the city, because essentially what's happening is all industry is sending all of their exports to the closest cargo hub to them. And when we built a new one, instead of going all the way up north, they all just go to that one. So if we get, more of them dotted around the place, they'll all start going to the one that is closest to them, which is what they're designed to do. We just need more of them so that they don't all go to a single one. So we are building one right here, and it is sort of coming off. You can see this is down the bottom near the cargo airport. So we have a cargo airport here as well. So some stuff goes there. Not a lot. They prefer to ship, which I guess makes sense because in real life, that's also how it would be. You'd prefer shipping over flight because it's just cheaper. Obviously, some stuff would get flown, but a lot of stuff would just be shipped all over the place. So I decided not to do anything fancy with the rail. I literally just did a big straight tunnel that goes all the way through. I figured if it's a new build anyway, that might be what they do. Just go straight through the tunnel. So I wasn't really in the mood to build this like big winding rail through the mountains. I was like, let's just build this and hopefully it works. So I've connected up to the cargo hub with a one-way sort of split system on the rail here. So it splits off into the 2 one-way tracks. So then the trains can only go one way through the cargo hub, which I feel like makes it quicker. I don't know that it does, but I feel like it does. Anyway, that's what we tried to do. Now, I'm just going to spoil this right now. The same thing happens with this cargo hub, is that basically all the trains switch to this one instead of going to the other one. But that's not a bad thing, because what I did then, and I didn't record this because it was just more of the same, I built more cargo hubs through the map. So there's actually, I say more. I think I only built one other one, but that actually did help us out a lot. Once we jump into the gameplay, I'll be able to show you that one, because obviously I didn't record that, like I said, because we've already built like 5 of these in the past few episodes. So this one does work, and I think hopefully the load balancing should be better now that we have another one, which I'll show you later, between this one, the one we built last time, and the new one, and the one all the way up north. That's the issue, is that all trains are trying to go to one place, and that's what we're trying to avoid by building more locations that they can ship to. The other thing we could do is if it's still an issue, is really just start disconnecting rail like from certain cargo hubs. We can just say, okay, this industry section can only go north, this one can only go south, stuff like that. We could, if that's really something we still need to do, then we can. So that's something that I do want to solve before we end up this series, is just I want the rail to actually work, because we have so much rail. Also, I don't know what I was doing here. I was like, I'm going to get these to curve around and it's going to be cool. And I'm like, it looks really dumb. So then I undo that and I'm like, okay, forget that. I'm like, okay, let's forget that. Let's just do a straight road going right up. Easy. Yeah, so that's something I definitely want to make sure it all works before we, wrap up and call this a day. So that is what I'm trying to also sort out, because when I jumped in before this time lapse, all the trains on the map were basically stuck in gridlock, because we inadvertently made it worse by adding that closer cargo station. I don't know how. It just happened. It got worse. So we just need more locations, and it should be all good. So this one is pretty much done there now. Like that's kind of how it is. And now we are back up where we built last episode with these cargo stations here. You can see there's actually a lot less traffic using these cargo stations now because we have different locations. I might even, it's kind of annoying because we just built this, but I was going to say, I might actually rejoin the rail instead of having the transfer. Like we can keep the transfers and keep the separate stations, but I don't think that we need the rail disconnected anymore. At least not in this location. Maybe further south if we disconnect it, but I don't think it needs to be separate anymore. Anyway, so we are right by the high-speed rail train station, which is a pretty busy pedestrian hub because it's also right near the airport, so a lot of tourists come in this area. So it's a really good place to build some more commercial because it's really, really accessible. Pretty much anyone from all over the map can get here pretty quickly with that high-speed rail and then any combination of other public transport. So that's why we're sort of building that up. And for the longest time, we've been meaning to build here by the airport where it's completely empty and there's nothing here. So that is what we're doing as well. I haven't done it yet. I might come back and put some more parks and stuff around here because we have the mods that prevent buildings leveling up. We might put some parks in because their land value is just too low. And that's why they all keep saying their taxes are too high, is because they're just it's not worth them paying that much to live there. But I guess that's where the issue arises with our city, like struggling to make money. I mean, we still are. We haven't had to do anything to get extra money. Like we haven't had to turn on any mods for money or anything like that. And especially with these toll booths here, they're actually working pretty well. But I was like, you know what? I might as well just go in and put in the giant toll booth just so we can get more traffic flowing through. So that's what I ended up doing, which I'm doing now. I was like, let's just put in the really big ones and toll everyone going through this area. Though granted, these don't actually provide that much money. They provide more than zero, so I guess that's good. It's more than nothing, so I guess it does a little bit to help. Yeah, so we need to... It's really trying to find a balance between the houses that we want in the place and then actually having them pay enough tax, which is difficult. Which has been a difficult balance this entire city because if everything we're doing is crap, trying to afford services is really hard. For the budgeting to work out that way. But anyway, we'll keep trying. We'll keep plugging along. So I just manually did the lane assignments here because I don't know if you guys have used toll booths, but when you do, they like to switch lanes like madmen. So I was like, no, you cannot do that here. And I was just choosing the same tree as the surrounding area because I wanted to make this place look a little bit nicer. Because it looks really blank since we deleted the highway and all the sort of foliage everywhere. So I decided to go back and to put those in. I realized those trees were, growing over the high-speed rail, so I got some smaller ones. But that is pretty much it for the time lapse. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the game and do a little bit more building, and I'll show you the new cargo hub as well. So we're in the game now, and I'm just looking at the trains, and let me tell you, there's a lot of trains here, number one, but I can tell you that this is miles better than what it ever was before. Once I'd finished building the previous one, basically all of this all the way up here was like just completely stopped, like nothing was moving. So that's actually a lot better, believe it or not. So that's actually quite good. So there are still people using this, like I said. But there's just much less. So this train will go here. Let's see what it's doing with its stuff. Even some of the stuff might be being delivered here now to all these businesses rather than transferring. Some of them still do, which is good. Good to see. So it is still working that way, but we might change that. It would also save us a ton of money if we do change that. And then we've got the toll booths up here, obviously, that we just built, which are working quite well. Not really backing up any traffic, as you can see, which is also good news because we don't want it to. 156 cars last week. Only 63 there, but yeah, doing the job that it needs to. So now, as far as cargo hubs and train stations and all that go, I built another. I was going to do one around here somewhere, but I realized that we don't really have room, not only for the actual cargo hub itself, but also just rail connections to it. And also, it's still pretty close to the other one, because the other one, I don't know if it was easy to tell, but it's here. So that's where it is in relation to, the rest of the map over this way. If I have a look here, got the harbor bridge there. Cargo hub here. Oh, yeah, that's actually really annoying. They go straight through those guys. I did actually build a shipping lane here, but I think I have to pick this up and replace it for it to update, because I had built this after I did that, because they obviously connecting direct line there, which is really annoying. I just didn't want to have to pick it up and reconnect everything. I mean, I might have to because that's really dumb. It's really dumb. Anyway, so this is working. There's actually not, it's not too bad. The trains are only backing up to here, which is, I would say, acceptable. Before, they were basically backing up all down here, and then it clogged up the whole thing. So the way I fixed that was by adding one up here. There's just another one here. So I added a shipping line that comes in from this side of the map, which is, you know what? I actually did delete this column. I don't know why that's back. I don't know if it stayed deleted. But anyway. I made sure that that bridge actually passed over it. Those trains aren't even connected there, but, you know, I left the bridge because it was nice. So I built a custom shipping line here because we didn't have this before. But I figured, whatever, I'm just going to build it. It's a pretty big river, as you can see. Like, these ships can definitely fit in the river. So they come down here. And this is actually near where we have another train exchange already. So this station here is for our local trains. That's for regional trains. So I don't know how many actually use this still, but it's still there, you know. It gets some use, I guess. And then I built this addition to this intersection because originally, as you can see, the road kind of just went like this, but I since added the additional extension. No traffic lights. I'm pretty proud of it myself because it all flows just fine. I did a lot of lane stuff here to make it work and make everyone flow on how they should, and it actually works pretty well. There are traffic lights here just because obviously if there are people sitting here and people coming in this way, they're going to have to cross into each other. So I do have lights to stop that. But there's really not that much traffic here for it because most of the traffic is basically by the trains, which again, as you can see, is not backing up much. It kind of goes to here at times. But it means that we have an even distribution of, you know, trains going to certain locations. I think the worst offender right now is, as you can see, this. And then, that's not even that bad. The rest of it is pretty good. It's like, it's just, this area here has always been bad because it's really compact with trains. They're just trying to get through all these intersections, all these different bypasses and that. They move eventually. I don't know, is this just getting stuck now? Who is moving where is my question. So you are coming toward me. Okay, I'm just going to have a look what's going on here. Let me just pause. So this guy is trying to go in. And then I guess one of you, yeah, that guy's leaving. That guy just despawned. I'm just trying to see which bit's stuck. I think it's this guy's trying to get out, and then that guy's trying to get out. And this guy can't go until that guy's out. There's not enough room for... The weird thing is... Oh, god, then that train just spawned. I think that this bit is actually just a tad too long. Because you can see they're getting stuck on the bypass. So I'm wondering... I don't think we have any... No, we have no passenger trains that continue further down this track. So I wonder if we can use that as a thing for us there. I don't know. Look, it's not that bad. It's not great. I might have a look at that later. Not right now, though. Okay, so we've got pretty even demand for everything. And we've also got... I don't know why, but we have this whole area here that's been built and never zoned. So I'm just going to zone this. Like, I don't know why. Like, this is actually just all empty for some reason. So I'm actually just going to zone it up with industrial. Because we need more, so why not? And also right here. I mean, this is right next to the station, but whatever. It'll be fine. There you go, guys. Enjoy all the new zoning. We got some more residential commercial demand as well. We could probably build over here. I don't know that I want to, though. Just because it's going to add to, like, more things we have to do. Let's just see if this... Is this working well? I think so. Oh, you know what's happening? Looks like this guy's probably trying to turn right. This guy's probably trying to turn right. And then they're just blocking each other because it's just not big enough for the trains to fit in that gap. So I need to just make this a smidge bigger. I know it's not connecting right now. That's fine, though. Then we move this along. Okay, you know what? Turn off snapping real quick. Move this along to here. And move this further down. Oop, there we go. So that can go there. That can go there. Oh, what is... Okay, oh, I need to move that point. Right, okay. Move that there. That's looking better. Because then that should be able to fit one train in this section, which is kind of what we need. I'm just going to try and get a decent curve. That's okay. This is a little off. It looks like it needs a little adjustment. Mostly okay, though. So now... Yeah, there you go. Now there's enough room for them to pass each other, because that was just... Oh, okay. And then immediately we have the same issue here. Yeah, these are all too small. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm just trying to see. I guess we need to move this one further back, basically. Okay, so we've made a much more, I guess, interesting looking junction, just because we've got the split a little further back and it splits off 3 directions here instead of just the 2 and then splits off that. So you can see that this whole train can fit in that section now, which is basically what we want. If it can fit in a whole junction section, we're good. I mean, this here, that section is very small, and so is this. Technically could cause issues, but hopefully it doesn't. That's basically what I'm going with. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, we'll find out. So you can see, like, if that one needed to turn right, it could have just waited here and then gone, which is quite good. Look, yeah, the turn is quite sharp, but to be honest, I mean, look, well, actually, I wonder if we can change that. So, I mean, to be honest, it is City Skylines at the end of the day. None of this is realistic anyway. This is definitely not how you'd build any of this. But we can try and make it a little... that pillar is really annoying me. I don't know why it's there. Can I move it? There we go. Let's just move it over a little bit. Okay, there you go. The corner's a little nicer now. It's a little better. Still fits a whole train there, so we're still good. So that goes there. This guy can sit here, which hopefully doesn't cause any issues. He comes around, and then that sort of starts functioning. Okay, cool. That's done. And then this is all built up over here. I don't know why we've still got zoning visible. So that's building up, which is good. So we need more residential and more commercial. So let's go. I was building up this area. I love that these guys live under the flight path. It would suck so much for those guys. Like, they're not even just under the flight path, but literally, like, your backyard is the runway. Like, literally, your house is at the back of the runway. That would... Oh, my God. Yeah, that would be the worst. Like, you're literally right here. Especially even when this takes off, you probably get a huge gust of wind. Yeah, you might want to not use roof tiles. It might be bad. So, we've got this area over here. Which I don't want to do too much with, just because I'm probably thinking of changing this up again. So we can probably zone some of this here, but that might be about it. We've got some nice residential. I might do... Do I want to do high density, though? It's a bit strange to do a lot of high density there. I think probably the amount we have is good. So maybe we can do a little bit more high density, but not too much. So we'll do like a few little buildings around the place now. Whoops. And then we can do... Actually, I'm not going to go further on that block. This rail line's probably also quite loud. So we'll do a few taller buildings here and there. And then the rest I'm actually just going to fill in with low density. So we hopefully get a mix of the two. Now this is obviously going to be a very busy road. Well, I don't know if it will be very busy, but it's a heavier road, so it's got more traffic flowing on it most likely. So I'm going to do that. And then commercial along this side. And maybe even some offices through here too. I don't know that we really have demand for offices right now. But that's what we're going to have. So there you go. So those will fill in. And then I think just back through here, we'll just do more houses and see how we go with that. I guess you guys are going to be backing right onto the rails. So that will be lovely. There you go. How loud is it, though? It might not be that loud. No, it actually isn't. It actually is not too bad. It's mostly here with the commercial. The commercial is like the worst bit. And then somehow the airport runway is actually not that bad. It's mostly the terminal, which doesn't make sense to me. It should be the runway, but... This plane coming over these houses is ridiculous. Like, look how close that is. If you had a plane at the end of your runway like that, over your house, I mean, who wouldn't want to live there? It's great, right? Apparently, it's better than these places. Although, actually, you know what? It might not be better than these places because it's pretty bad. Yeah, so we've got a lot of just tax issue. Well, actually, its tax is too high. Most of the stuff isn't land value. Although, I guess it probably is. Actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I've never really looked in. No, you know what? They've got really good land value. So it's definitely not land value. It's just actually them complaining that taxes are too high. But why? I guess is it because these are historic buildings. They probably shouldn't be. So what if I force a level up? Because these are obviously all like really low level buildings. And I'm wondering if we change them. Is it because they're just actually bad built? Like, what if I just destroy them? Oh god, they're all historic. Really annoying. Actually, can I do because it was when the mod updated to do the historic thing. Is it which mod is it? It's the mod that does the stuff. I think it's plop the growables, right? Plop the growables. Make all non-historical. Does that, if I do that, change all of these? No, that's still historical. I think it's that literally just means. Oh wait, no, hang on. Now it's not. Oh, sweet. Good, good, good. All right, so now they're not. So now I'm going to turn that off because I don't want that on all the time, obviously. So I think that probably because yeah, when that mod updated, it made every building in my city historical, which I didn't want. It was good, but it's kind of annoying when you're trying to destroy stuff. What's going on over here? Oh. 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 Alright, I disconnected the power, clearly. I see. You know what? It was when I was doing the train stuff. My bad. See, I just assumed it was connected with power somewhere else. Not relying on the one connection we had there. That was pretty bad. My bad. Sorry, guys. Where's a good place to connect? You know, the good news is we got the no abandonment mod on. We did lose a lot of people, though. My bad. That's okay. It's okay. They'll come back. I was gonna. Yeah, we don't really have any good places for power line crossing. I guess that's why it was here. Space already occupied. Is it though? There you go. We'll go there. We'll go there. Okay. So that should give us power back everywhere. And they should hopefully stop, you know, having a mass. Oh god, that's so bad. Minus 16,000. How many people can I say popular? Oh, when this updates, so we were well, like 80,000, 83. Whoops. You know, guys, don't pay attention to that. It's all good. Let's see if they come back in. Is anyone in these houses? There's one person. Alright, they'll come back. There's, you know, the city was out without power for a while. You know, these things happen. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, look, we're sort of stabilizing around 70. Okay, we're going back up. We're going back up. We've stabilized. That's okay. It's okay. That's what happens when you focus on one area. Okay, let's, so they want a little bit more commercial. You need some water out here as well, actually, so I might just get some of that for you guys. Sorry. There you go. Get that there. So yeah, I definitely want to, I think once we fill in this area here, we should be good. There's a few areas here that we might be able to get into, which we probably should as well, because they're pretty nice. We got these giant power lines running through it though, so it's not the best. Now, this is what, a regular train line. I don't think there's that many trains that run on it. Also, wait, actually, speaking of which, that train is full, so do we need more trains? We might do. Also, I feel like we should not be using those trains on this line, right? This is a regular train line. Hang on, select types. Shouldn't we be using that train? I feel like we should be, and for some reason we're using these. Because those are the high-speed rail trains, which we don't want to use. We want to use these. I'm going to add those on, and then I'm going to remove these. How many... So those have a capacity of like 390. What's the capacity of these trains? Let's see when they come back. Where do they spawn? Here it is. Yeah, 880. Yeah, that's why we should be using those. Because these regular trains, even though they're slower, carry a lot more people. So I don't think we need new trains. We just need... They should have just been using these the whole time. Especially because this train does have a lot of level street crossings through here. We don't really want to increase that anyway. Oh, look, there you go. No problems. We're back up to 76,000. They actually came back in really quick. We appear to be having some issues. And I'm going to guess it's probably... Oh, I was going to say it's probably that, but I don't think it is. I don't know. These trains are always bad. This whole train network's not great. I'll be honest with you. It's not good. So some there. This junction probably needs to be better too. That's pretty bad. A lot of them coming from here, which makes sense. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? This is what we should be tolling because we're having so many people move back into the city. Oh, what am I doing? Get out of here. I need to toll booth this. Why am I not tolling this? Actually, I meant to do that anyway. Was to add toll booths on this area. Because people suggested it. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I need to go the other way, preferably. Please snap onto that. I like how big this toll booth is compared to the road. Like, look at it. It's massive. And then, because we're using like the small... I might actually change over to the regular road. The regular 4-lane road, not the Sydney Harbour Bridge one. I guess we, first of all... Don't need to be in the air. Second of all, we can probably just use the one without sound barriers. Okay, so I just want to see how this works before I go ahead and do one on the way out. Because I've just set up all the lanes to, you know, so 2 lanes. Oh, we need to do power and water. 2 lanes for each, you know, lane of the road. And then, let's go here. There we go. And then, oh, that's a little uneven. Huh. What if I do this? Oh, no. Hang on. I need to... Got the cars. I need to... Why is this like... It's like going down. How strange. That one needs to be the same height as this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So there we go. So that will come in here. They seem to all love the middle lane, and I don't know if that's just because where they're spawning, which if that's the case, we should probably allow lane changes here, because that means they'd only be able to go into, if they come in through here, they can only go into this lane, which is fine if they're going that way. You know what? They probably are. They're probably going up onto the bridge anyway. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I was like, when is everyone going to move back in? Oh, we should cut the power to the city again. That'd be a genius move if we just cut all the power and then and then get everyone to move back in again. We'd be rich. Yeah, we're basically back up to 80,000, which is actually really good. So these guys come in here, they choose that lane, they go through the middle. I think, the middle section? Because sometimes they love to change in the middle, which is really weird, and they shouldn't. So I made sure they don't do that. They do love that lane though. I might also just change the speed limit of this up to 40. We could do the toll booth. We might need to. I was going to say, they really love that one, which is annoying because they can use 2 lanes. Oh, actually, do I have Traffic Manager Presidential Edition? Gameplay. Yeah, okay, we have the advanced AI on, so that should help us out with traffic flow and all that. Let's have a look. Yeah, 74%. It's not too bad. Not great though. I mean, it's not supposed to be good. I think, you know what? Probably a lot of the traffic flow. I think, does it take into account trains? Because you can see the train tracks are red. That might be a bit of the issue that we have as well. Yeah, it's not. Thing is, they are going. It's just there's so many trains that I think, and it's mostly this junction here is not good, and all of the really small junctions that we have are not good. What is... Oh, they're going this way. Okay. Yeah, they're all coming up this way, and then they're getting stuck at the... Yeah, it is literally coming down to this bit here, which I'm not surprised by. So, you know, that's always been like that, so we're not really going to change that, because whatever. Get some more houses in here as well up the top. Oh, look at it. I actually quite like that building there. Just like the one tall building in there. I think that's kind of cool. They have pretty good views, too. They would also have pretty good access to everything. Like, we got 505 people waiting for the high-speed rail here. Which, how many... Do we need more high-speed trains? Is it going this way? Yeah, they can only get 400 people in there. Holy... Oh, there's 3,000 people here. Hang on a second. No, not that. Which is the stupid first-person camera. Here we go. Tab. Holy... There's 3,000 people here. Oh my god. Alright, we need more trains, guys. Oh my god. I wonder if it's because of everyone moving back in. It might have been that, because they can move in via the cruise ship terminal, as we learnt in the island video. So we might... Holy crap, we might need more trains. Let's double the amount of trains and see what we do. Okay, so we're going to have 400 people on that one. This might be too many trains. We go up to 8 trains. Because the thing is, some of the stops have like not really anyone on them. So then that one is... Hang on, where is it? Does it start here? Oh yeah, there it is. So that one will go soon. It's just sort of waiting to get a good spacing. We've got 400 people on that train. So that's off. So guys, we're down to a cool 3,500 people. Oh, there we go. Get another train. I think we are taking in so many people at this station. By the time this train leaves, we're almost back. Is it the cruise ships? Is that what's happening? So that just dropped off people. How many people are getting out? The frame rate here is pretty bad too. Okay, so that other train just left. Good. With 400 people on it. How about this one? Okay, guys, we're down to 2,600. We're good. Oh, man. And the taxes are too high in this area too, but you know what? Screw you guys. Alright, so where are we now? 2,500. And then another train just spawned in a second. And then we should go down. There it is. 2,000. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Oh, another train's come back in too. Oh, we can't. I wish I could drop off on both sides so it could just like stop there and then be good. Alright, so that's off. This train is coming back in with 400 people. Alright. And then picking up another... Let's have a look. God, the frame rate here is bad. Jeez. Imagine the number of people here. Oh, and there's another train waiting to come in again as well. Not even, that's like 170 people on it. That's why I'm thinking it might have just been because of when I accidentally, you know, got everyone to move out of the city. Okay, so we're down to 900. Oh, there's another train here now too. These trains are getting really close together, which is not good. We might need to remove some. Maybe I'll wait till this number goes down. Because I don't think... Oh, we do have 8 of 8 vehicles now. Okay, so we do have all vehicles on the line. They might start spreading out a bit more. We'll see. Okay, that's down to 300. So we're not going to get... The next one coming back here is a while away. It's down here. So it's only just left the other end of the line. So they're all pretty close together. I'm hoping they spread out a little bit more. Let's watch this train. So it goes across the bridge. Can we... Oh, whoops. I was going to say, can we go first person on this guy? Like this? There we go. I kind of want to... whatever. You know, it's not too fast here. I think it goes about, what, 80 on this? Because on the harbour bridge, it's about 80. Oh, this is definitely not 80. This is definitely sped up now. So we're going real time, bending around the corner. Look at that, it's beautiful. Through the tunnel that's not exactly, you know, perfectly modelled, but it's better than nothing. Like there's some light coming in somehow. Oh god, this is like going warp speed now. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is not fast forwarding at all. This is real time. So this is how you get... Jesus. This is how you get across the map. Through the tunnel. Still going through the tunnel. So the first stop is at our airport. Eventually when we get there. There's another train. Boom. All these trains, yeah, all the next trains we should be seeing pretty close together. They might actually be bunching up at the airport station, which we're coming up on pretty soon. Here we go, there's another train. Hey guys. Is another train pulling in already? Yep, there it is. There's the other one. Alright. Let's have a look actually while we're here. So, high-speed rail. A bunch of people getting off. I actually want to know how many people left that train. So, only 50... Wait, what? How do we get 289? Oh, maybe that train... Oh, yeah, because we're at the other end of the track. Yeah, so we got plus 289, and then only 15 people got off there. How many people got off the other direction? 218. Okay, so quite a lot. So, oh my... Yep. So this is... We've now... Yeah, you know what? I think it exactly is what I said. I think it's all the people that are moving back into the city. Holy crap, they're all here now. But the good news is, these while we only have 2 of these trains, they do hold 880 people. So it should pretty quickly clear out a lot of this. Oh my god, the frame rate. There's a city. We high-speed railed it from down there to here. It's pretty cool. All right. Here we go. Oh my god, the people are here now. Alright, everybody on board. Here we go. Oh. And everybody's on. 880 people are on board. Oh, guys, there's only 1,300 people there now. Holy crap. So if we go... Oh, that's better frame rate. If we go over here now, how many people are left over this way? Oh, is this our train coming back in now? 598. Okay. So I'm going to guess that we probably don't need this many trains now. So I might actually say... Remove one of them eventually, and then we need to go back down to like 4. The annoying thing is it kind of just deletes the people, which I really want to... It'd be nice if you could like have it remove a train once it completes the line. I mean, I guess I could have just manually done that and like waited for it to do that, but also no. Yeah, okay, my cargo trains are... Yeah, we need to... We need to fix that. Yeah. I am convinced it is this junction. I reckon maybe we should just level this area. Not level it, but like remove all these roads, move the zoning here, rebuild this junction, because I'm pretty convinced that that is the issue. And also this bit where they're getting stuck here like that. That's no good. And probably this isn't helping either. But I might have a look into that. We'll see what we can do, because that's pretty much causing the issue now, not so much the cargo hubs. The cargo hubs are fine now. Well, I say that. Train... Oh, no, they don't go too far back. That's back there. That's okay. And I think if we remove all the clogs everywhere, it'll start working a little bit better. So this guy's waiting. Yeah, see, this is backed up from over there, so that's not... And this is pretty bad. We should probably not have a... crossing like this. just a level crossing straight along like that. We should probably fix that. All right, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do with trains, so we'll do that eventually. But thanks for watching. Make sure to leave your comment, suggestions, and feedback down below. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day. Oh, only 49 people. All my 10,000 people coming in on anymore. There's only 200. Oh well. All right, bye.